Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Caleb Likes Books. Today I have my end of the month update for February of 2025, end of the second month of the year, which is exciting. So I'm going to talk a bit about the books that I read and stuff going on with the channel, my reading, all that kind of thing. Not a huge amount to talk about this month, but we'll get into it. So this month, I read to completion. At time of recording this, I'm recording this a little bit early, a few days early, so it's possible that this will be slightly inaccurate by the time the video comes out, but currently at time of recording this, I have finished completely three books this month. Out of the 6 that were on my TBR, I believe. 2 more of which I am currently working on, and hope to finish at least one of those by the time the end of the month rolls around, which is on the day that this video is supposed to come out. And the other one I just don't think I'm going to get to, which is unfortunate. So first, I will talk about the first book that I read this month, which was 50 Shades of Grey, which was a fun experience. My review for that is already out. I released that on Valentine's Day, which if you want my thoughts on that, you can go watch that video, although it's kind of hard to get my thoughts on that in that video because this book left me confused because I really enjoyed it in a lot of very unusual ways. I actually did kind of enjoy it, but I also... It was just a perplexing book to me. I still don't know what I think of it, even a few weeks later. It was just a weird experience. But it was an interesting experience that I enjoyed. I have never responded that way to a book before. So I at least appreciate it for that. I did give that one, I think, a 9 out of 10, which shocked me, and shocked several other people that I have talked to about it. Yeah, it was a weird experience. But yeah, you can go watch my review for that if you would like. I do think that it is a somewhat entertaining review because I was sick and my voice was just gone. And I felt like my mental state was deteriorating minute by minute as I was talking about that book because I was just confused, and I still am. But yeah. That was a fun book to read, though. I had a good time with it. The next thing that I read was Darth Bane, Dynasty of Evil, the third book in the Darth Bane trilogy, which I enjoyed. It is probably my least favorite book in the Bane trilogy, I would say, but I enjoyed it a fair amount. I thought that the first 2/3 of it were really, really good, and then the last third, like the last 100 pages, just kind of fell a little flat for me. Like, not bad by any means, but just didn't do much for me. So that one I thought was pretty decent. Didn't love it, but it was decent, and I had a good time with it for the most part. The review for that will be out probably next month. Same thing with the third book that I finished, which is Path of Vengeance, the last book in the High Republic Phase 2, which I also was pretty mixed on. Or not, I wasn't mixed on Dynasty of Evil. I'm getting all the Bane books and this book apparently mixed up. I thought this one was okay. The ending was really, it's like the inverse of Darth Bane, Dynasty of Evil, now that I think of it, where I did not care mostly about this book until the last 100 pages, and the last 100 pages was really good. Whereas Darth Bane, it's like I really enjoyed everything up until the last 100 pages, and then it was just kind of okay. So it was kind of the inverse. But yeah, didn't quite love this. Didn't quite love Phase 2 in general, to be honest, which is unfortunate. But I'm excited to get into Phase 3 soon. I'm hoping to do that kind of April, May-ish, somewhere in there. So hopefully I have a good time with that. The other 2 books that I am currently working my way through are The Sword of Kaigen, which at time of recording this, I'm about a third of the way through it. And now that I have mostly finished a lot of the other stuff that I was really wanting to get to, I'm going to try to kind of power through that a bit more. Hopefully I can finish that by the time this video goes up, but I may not. I may be working on it still a little bit into March. But I'm enjoying it. It took a little while to get going. The first handful of chapters were like okay, but they didn't really draw me in. But once it hit like chapter 6, 7, somewhere in there, then I really kind of started to get more into it, and I'm really enjoying it now. So hopefully that continues to be the case. Having a good time with it so far. I'm also reading Songs of Love and Death, which is a short story collection, which I'm having a decent time with as well. So far, I think I'm about the same length through it. I'm about a third of the way through that right now as well. By the time this video comes out again, hope to be close to done or finished with it. It's kind of hit or miss. Some of the stories I've really liked, some of them I haven't, which is just kind of how it goes with short story collections, but having a decent time with it overall. And then the final book that I don't think I'm just going to get to in February at all is unfortunately The Eye of the World, the first book of the Wheel of Time, which I was hoping to reread this month, but that's probably going to get pushed into March. Unfortunately, I just, I haven't had as much time to read this month. I've been a little busy, and also, like, February is a shorter month, so I just don't think I gave myself enough time to get to this one. But I am looking forward to rereading it, though, so I am planning to probably do that sometime in March. So as far as other stuff, book haul type stuff, I did get quite a few books this month, but I'm going to be doing a dedicated book haul video for that, so keep an eye out for that. That should be out sometime in the first half of March, probably. So I got quite a few books, most of which you can actually already see on my channel if you'd like to see kind of a quick overview, because I brought back shorts this month. It's been like half a year since I've done shorts, and most of the shorts that I did were basically just taking my reviews and condensing them into a minute, and things like that. And now I'm doing like more different stuff. So I'm going to be doing semi-weekly updates. I don't know if they will be actually weekly updates on my reading, but every week or two I plan to do reading updates on my shorts, and I am also doing, anytime I'm able to go out and buy a few books, I am intending to do shorts where I do like a quick book haul. So I've done a few of those already. So if you'd like to see what I got my hands on this month, you can go do that. Of course, the dedicated book haul video will allow me to go a little more in depth and talk more about the books. In those shorts, I basically was able to just hold it up and be like, this is what I bought. And that's pretty much it. So at least in the actual book haul, I can talk a little bit more about each book. But very excited about all of those. So looking forward to checking those out and putting together the full book haul video for you guys. As far as other stuff that has been going on, nothing real crazy to talk about. Right now, the channel's sitting at the mid 830s in terms of subscribers, which is good. Things are going well. Been having a good time with my reading lately. Even though I didn't love every single book that I read this month, I didn't really care for Path of Vengeance, and Dynasty of Evil was good, but not amazing, and 50 Shades of Grey was just weird, and things like that. But I've had a good time with my reading this month, and things on the channel are going good. No crazy big updates or anything like that. So kind of a bare bones update here, but there's just not a huge amount to talk about, so I just figured I'd go over the books that I read and that kind of thing. So that pretty much is it for this little update. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the stuff that's been going up on the channel. A lot of that I recorded back in January, or even I think in a couple of cases, maybe even December. But hopefully you guys are enjoying, have been enjoying those reviews and things like that. And the reviews for the books that I read this month that haven't come out yet should be out in March, hopefully. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.